We are now turning right into St Thomas Street. We have a stop here for those of you wishing to visit one of our main shopping areas, which includes the souvenir shop of Liverpool Football Club. Just cross the road directly ahead into Williamson Square. As we come through the traffic lights, look to your left and you will see the entrance to the Queensway Tunnel. It is the original Mersey tunnel connecting Liverpool to Birkenhead and was opened in 1934. It was an incredible feat of engineering. 2.5 miles long, it took 1,700 men 9 years to build. It was the longest underwater tunnel in the world when it was built, and it cost nearly £8 million. We are now entering William Brown Street, where we will be surrounded by one of the finest collections of civic buildings anywhere in the country. The first building on the left is the Liverpool Museum and Library, with its dinosaur gallery, planetarium and natural history centre. You can take a journey through time and explore the universe in a couple of hours. The library has a collection of over 14,000 books and manuscripts and contains the wonderful Picton Reading Room, which is the drum-like building to your left. Known as the Picton Gasometer to the Liverpool people when it was built, it was the first building in Liverpool to have electric lighting. The furthest building is the Walker Art Gallery, with statues of Michelangelo and Raphael on either side of the entrance. It has a world-famous collection of pre-Raphaelite works on display. Directly in front of us is the Wellington Memorial, said to be cast from the metal taken from captured guns at the Battle of Waterloo. We have a stop for those of you wishing to explore this area. Please be sure to ask our driver the times of buses from here. Welcome to those of you who have joined us here. Please remember to remain seated at all motion and to keep your tickets safe, as you will have to show it to our driver each time you rejoin the tour. Looking over to our left, you will see St John's Gardens, where a church once stood until 1887. There are graves of French soldiers who were captured during the Napoleonic Wars and imprisoned here. Some of them escaped or were released, and many of them chose to stay here and marry locally. There is a plaque in the gardens, which is written in French and English and was erected by the French government. It reads, "Two her sons who died in captivity in Liverpool between 1772 and 1803, and whose bodies lay here in the old cemetery of St John the Baptist. France forever grateful." On our left now is Lime Street Station. It is home to the Liverpool to Manchester Railway, the first successful passenger railway in the world. The line opened on the 15th of September 1830, and at the opening ceremony, the local MP, William Huskisson, misjudged the speed of the approaching train, and he was run over and killed, thus making him the first railway fatality in the world. During the 19th century, Lime Street was notorious as Liverpool's red light district, which was awash with sailors' bars. It is believed these bars were the haunt of some colourful ladies of the night, the most famous being Maggie May. She was immortalised with a folk song of that name. Others included the Battleship, the Dreadnought, Jumping Jenny, and Cast Iron Kitty. They became famous with sailors throughout the world, and wouldn't you just love to know how these nicknames came about? Just ahead of us on your left is the Adelphi Hotel, which was built in 1826. It became one of the most famous hotels in the world. During the heady days of transatlantic travel, the rich and famous stayed here prior to boarding the great liners, which would transport them in the lap of luxury to America. No expense was spared, and the hotel's interior had to be at the height of fashion and ultimate luxury. Today, the inside is as glorious as ever, and we have a stop here. So why not go inside and spoil yourself? You can have a cup of tea and sit back and sample the elegance of a bygone age when only the very best would do.